Force is strong in my family. My father has it. I have it. My sister has it. You have that power too.
Chewie, we're home.
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking.
Hey everyone, this is China Chicken, and I want to react to the second teaser trailer for Star Wars The Force Awakens. And I love going through it with you guys, so yeah, let's just get into it. So again, it opens with this desert planet, and you're panning across it, and you see a speeder going across it, across the sand there, and then you see the downed X-Wing and a downed Imperial Starfighter, one of those giant cruisers. So you're immediately like, is this Tatooine? I don't even know. Like, why would they have a battle over Tatooine? That kind of makes no sense. But also, it's like, what other planet would it be? So I think that's kind of interesting that they show this right off the start. Next, we hear Luke Skywalker's voice, which gets everyone excited. And he talks about the dark side, the light side, and his family having the light side and the dark side, between Anakin and himself and his sister and all that. And then he says, you now have that power too. So you're thinking, who is he talking to here? Another thing weird about this is it's young Luke's voice. So I noticed that at first. I'm like, this isn't old Luke. That's kind of weird. I wonder if there's like flashback or something here. And then obviously they show Darth Vader's helmet right here, smashed version of it, Someone picked it up after he was burned right after Return of the Jedi. But anyway, yeah, so it's kind of interesting there. It's like, why do they have young Luke's voice in that? And who are they talking about? And who's this new person that has the Force now, too? And then they do show Luke here with R2. At first, you're like, ooh, is this Luke Skywalker? It's someone with R2-D2, obviously. And then you see the hand on R2's helmet there, and you see the hand is a robotic hand, so you're like, oh yeah, it definitely is Luke Skywalker, because we all know he lost his hand against his father in Empire Strikes Back. So that's cool, little tease there. And then they're also by like some sort of campfire, or something's burning, so what's going on there? I just love all the questions that these trailers bring up. It's always fun to speculate about. And then this is a very interesting scene, because this scene is actually not in the movie. It's a deleted scene, I believe, but this did not make it to the final film. And it's some creature handing Luke Skywalker's lightsaber to Leia. And at first you kind of know it's Leia, because they say that in the trailer at this point, that my sister has it at this point. So that's kind of interesting. Who's this creature? What's he or she doing with Luke's lightsaber that everyone thought was lost after all this time, after Empire Strikes Back? And now this person giving it to Leia. We now know that this creature here is Maz Kanata, handing the lightsaber to Leia, because Maz had it in some box for a long time. She was able to buy it off of somebody. So someone found it and sold it to Maz Kanata, and then Maz ends up giving it to Rey. I don't know how this scene got in here, where Maz handing the lightsaber to Leia. So just a interesting fact about this, that this scene never made it into the movie. And then you get a bunch of quick flashes. You see Poe, you see Rey, you see Finn, then you see Kylo Ren here with his lightsaber. and you see some stormtroopers in the background and fire, and what's he doing with the Force here? We now know this is the scene of Poe shooting at him, and he's able to stop the energy blast with the Force, which is one of the coolest scenes in the whole movie. I just remember that in theaters when he stops it, and then the stormtroopers take Poe, they capture him, and then they walk him right past the energy bolt from this blaster, and you feel and hear the vibrations from the energy bolt, like kind of like the lightsaber noise, and he's passing by it, and his eyes are wide open, like, wow, this guy Kylo Ren can do this. He's super powerful. And then a couple more flashes. You see Rey, you see some TIE fighters, and they show Finn here again, and we get another scene of him just taking off his helmet, panting, and looking confused, looking scared, looking a little bit of everything. So you're like, what's going on here with this guy? Could he just be figuring out the Force in some way and not really knowing how to handle it at this moment? So kind of interesting, and I think that is a part of it, is Finn is feeling that he has the Force and knows that he's doing something wrong here, being a stormtrooper for the First Order. So yeah, just kind of interesting trying to read Finn's mind in this scene of the trailer. And then we get a couple more scenes of the Millennium Falcon flying around, but then you get this big money shot scene, which had everyone cheering because they finally introduce Han Solo and Chewbacca again, and you can see that they're in the Millennium Falcon, and they enter the Millennium Falcon, and they say the words, or Han Solo says the words, "Chewie, we're home," and that was like the coolest thing ever. And it makes you also think, like, they haven't had the Millennium Falcon this whole time between Return of the Jedi. It kind of seems like they just got to the Millennium Falcon for the first time in a long time. So just kind of cool to see that. Cool to see Harrison Ford as Han Solo again with his little smirk that he's got there. Chewbacca as well. This at the time was Peter Mayhew in Chewbacca's suit. He was still alive at this time, so they were both able to reprise their roles. I believe Peter Mayhew died shortly after this, maybe after the second movie. I can't remember. Sorry, The Last Jedi, Episode 8. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, just really cool to see these guys back as their old characters from 1977 original movie. So really cool to see, and this is one of the most popular trailers out there. Also, one of my favorite trailers of all time, I believe. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think below about the trailer, and what did you think at the time that this came out. This was probably early 2015 at this point when this trailer came out, because they're telling you this Christmas, this is when it's coming out. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a like and subscribe, and have a great day, everybody.
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking.